What's up, YouTube and peoples on YouTube? Obviously, it's all YouTube because that's the only place I'm going to upload this video. Uh, Last time I talked about wanting to be more of a producer and less of a consumer, and I wanted to go into more detail over what that means. Obviously, if you produce stuff like you're making videos, if you're a consumer, you watch videos. Uh, you make clothes instead of buy clothes. Obviously, you still need to buy the yarn. For this, I need to buy camera equipment, tripod, lighting stuff. You barely see that. So you still consume a little bit, but basically, you take those consumed goods, you refine them, and then you produce something else with them. You make paintings instead of buying paintings. So you buy the paint, you buy the canvas, you make something pretty, and you just be creative. A lot of people are challenged to be creative these days. Maybe it's insecurities, maybe it's just too easy to be a consumer, especially with platforms like YouTube, Netflix, video games, because these things are specialized to just recommend videos one after the other, and they make it very easy to be a consumer. Whereas being a producer, a little more challenging. So that's why we're trying to do this. Get out of the habit of being a consumer, try to be more of a producer. The problem with that, though, is obviously not everyone can be a producer. Because if everyone's producing stuff, no one's consuming. But in that case, I think the market just shifts a little bit, and you produce the things that the people are consuming to produce more stuff. And I think you're always going to have the 80-20 rule. 80% of people are going to consume, 20% of people are going to produce. If you're watching this, you're consuming, which, thank you. I consume a lot too, but now I'm trying to give back and produce a little more. And I think that's okay. Everyone is learning stuff, and hopefully they are sharing that knowledge with other people. So if you're just 100% consumer, even reading a book is consumption. And if you're 100% of reading books, then you are obviously not really doing anything with it. You may be one of the smartest people in the world, but what does that matter unless you share your knowledge, share your skills, and provide value out into the world? I just actually consumed a Dave Ramsey video not too long ago, where he said his company made 300 million last year, but he doesn't think of it as 300 million. He thinks of it as his company produced a shit ton of value, because everything his company produces provides value to the people that utilize it. Like, he provides financial knowledge to help people do better with their finances, save more, spend less, don't use credit cards, don't get unnecessary loans, pay off all your high interest loans first, then pay off your mortgage as soon as possible, pay an extra payment so you can pay off your mortgage in 19 years instead of 30 years, and you save tens of thousands of dollars by doing that. Obviously, all a good bunch of advice. I can dig into that more if anyone's interested. But right now, we're just talking about producing and consuming, and how it's easy to consume, and how a person can get into a habit of procrastination, which isn't necessarily deliberate. It's kind of a biological evolution, a balance between the limbic and what's the other one? I can't think of it right now. I'm not going to be able to pause it and go look. Yeah, I can't think of it. If you know what it is, leave a comment below. But there's the limbic system, which is kind of basic thinking. Obviously, this isn't well researched. I'm just trying to quote things that I have read in the past, and if you don't take notes, you forget things, which is why I said don't always read and try to share things back. But your lower level thinking system and your higher level thinking system. The lower level is kind of basic survival instincts, run from tigers and bears. breathe, have your heartbeat. So there's a lot of subconscious things going in there. And then the higher level thinking, it's done in the hypothalamus, which, yeah, I know some words. Maybe it's the hypothalamic system. I'm just kidding. That's not it. But that's the, higher level thought. That's what makes us build engineering systems and complex things, and pretty much push yourselves to not procrastinate. But the problem with that is sometimes it exerts stress, which causes your brain to fall back into the limbic system and makes you want to, relax more, consume more, because again, it's easy to just watch videos. It's easy to read a book. You don't have to overthink. You're just comfortable, because early human beings used to have to hide from big scary animals. They used to spend all of their time foraging for food, the natural instincts, food, shelter, water, obviously, and then you build up on your needs after that until eventually you're trying to reach. I really should take notes. Really should. Sorry, guys. Which again, that's why we're doing this, so we can become better public speakers and remember words. But yeah, the pyramid of needs: water, food, shelter, companionship, family, love, money, confidence, self-esteem, self-reflection. Yeah, and then I also forgot what the highest level is. But if you can learn to produce and you have all those needs met, and you're not just trying to run from tigers and bears, and you have your basic survival met, you have comfort at your job security, you're happy with what you do, you have a good support network around you, then it's easier to produce more, procrastinate less, be less of a caveman, and be more of an evolved person, whatever that means. So that's what we're going to try to do here: produce more and step out of the comfort zone, become a better speaker, and smile, enjoy life. And I think that'll be it for now. Promise I will get better with these speeches. I'm actually going to prepare some scripts and topic ideas over the weekend. This is still a super small channel. No one's watching. Everyone saw me stumbling my words and they definitely left right away. So I guess I'm talking to no one right now. I'm talking to crickets. If you are here, leave a comment to let me know you're here, and let me know something that you're interested in knowing more about. And I can see where I can dive deep and then share that knowledge and, talk about some of the 7 habits of highly effective individuals, and then the 8th habit, and then learning how to balance time and prioritize time so that you're creating the most value with that time and spreading it back to the people out there that matter, which is everyone else. But all right, see you guys. Bye.